Baig trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Baig trivia time, and we'll feel it alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
All right. Hello, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for our online Disney trivia event. My name is Ali. I'll be your host tonight. I'm going to tell you all about how this game's going to work, but before I dive into any of the specifics or go over the rules, I simply want to make sure that everybody out there has joined the online game website. So in the instructions that you either received or you saw on the website, you'll be listening and seeing me here on YouTube, but you'll actually be answering the questions via our interactive website. You can get there very simply by either clicking the link that was posted on the website, or you can get there manually by opening up any internet browser and going to online.baigoftricks.com and putting in tonight's game code that you can see right at the bottom of the screen here, 81321A. Nothing fancy about it. It's just today's date with the letter A after it. Now, once you get to that site, you're going to see a screen that looks just like this, asking you for a few pieces of information. Now, the first one is the most important, where it says enter your nickname. This is the name that you're going to go by in the competition. Whatever you put on this blank is going to show up on the standings board, so keep that in mind. Secondly is your email address. Now, this is completely private. The only reason that the system uses this is in case you get kicked out, if your internet freezes and you have to rejoin the game. As long as you use the same email and the same nickname, you'll continue to earn points under the same name rather than having to start from scratch. Last but not least, just for fun, I always like to see where individuals are joining us from for these online trivia events, because obviously we can reach anywhere across the world. It looks like we might have some individuals from outside the United States here tonight. But either way, go ahead, click on go, and you're going to see this screen. It says the game will begin shortly. Once you've seen this screen, there's nothing else that you need to do. This is the key that tells you you're all set. However, the game hasn't started yet. We're going to wait just a couple minutes until people have had a chance to sign on here. I still see it happening. Hey, Cali Star Girl 1, you're in Elk Grove. Thanks for being here. Hey, Danette. If you haven't noticed, my friends, there's a chat either on the side of the video or on the bottom. Feel free to say hello. But don't answer any questions in there. And please, please, please be family friendly. All right. Now, with that out of the way, let me say one more time, thank you for being here. My name is Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. I'll be acting as your host this evening. I'll be reading the questions. I'll be showing you the answers afterwards and also going over the scores throughout the evening. The rest of this is up to you. You're going to be the one doing the hard work, which is answering the questions. Tonight's trivia is all about Disney. That's any type of Disney movies or shows, specifically mostly the classic films, the golden age of Disney. We don't do anything from other studios that Disney owns, like Star Wars or Marvel. We don't include that tonight. This is all what you think of when you think Disney trivia. Now, with that said, some of these questions should be pretty simple. Some of these questions should be pretty tough. We're here to have fun, but it's also a competition. So here's how it works logistically. I'm going to be on the screen here for the rest of the evening. The questions will appear here on YouTube, but remember, you'll be answering them on your device. Every question tonight is multiple choice, which means I'll ask the question, I'll give you a quick second to think about it, and then I'll start the question timer. Now, once the timer begins, you'll have 30 seconds to choose either A, B, C, or D. One of those is going to be the correct answer. You always want to choose and lock that in as quickly as you can. All right, as soon as you think you know the answer, click it, get it locked in, because the longer you wait to answer, the less points you'll earn if you're correct. So the earlier you lock it in, the more points you'll earn. But be careful, because once you click an answer, you can't switch. If you're trying to be super fast and you accidentally click on C when you meant to click B, you can't go back and change it. So make sure you know what you're clicking, but then get it done as quickly as you can. On the opposite side of that, never feel like you can't answer, because you don't lose any points. So even if you come to a question you have no idea what the answer may be, you should still take a guess. The worst thing that happens is you're wrong. The best thing that happens is you guessed right. You have a 1 in 4 shot. So that's really it when it comes to the logistics of the questions. Who's out here? Amy Griffin, hello. Jennifer, hello from Canada. My daughter and I are looking for... Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining from Canada. Happy Friday the 13th, said Mike. Hey, John Jay. Good to see you out there. Happy Friday. So yes, we are here to have some fun. Let's get into it. As I mentioned, all the questions tonight are multiple choice. So they're all going to look the same. With that in mind, the very first question I'm about to put on the screen is a practice question. So if this might be your first time playing, everybody's going to have the opportunity to do this question together before the points start counting. So with that said, question number 1, what is the name of your host today? That's me. I've told you. It's not worth any points, even if you forgot. No worries. However, let's see if you can pick it out of this lineup. What is my name? Is it Dopey, Sleepy, Sneezy, or Ali? This one not worth any points. We are just getting a feel for the system. All right. And you have a couple seconds left for this practice question tonight. After this, it's on for real. Points will count. I'm not going to make you wait all the way to the end of the game to see the standings. I'm going to give you updates throughout the game so we can see how you move up and down the board as we go through. Let's see how everybody answered. Nobody said Dopey. Thank you, I think. Although he's so lovable. One person said Sleepy. That could be appropriate. 2 people said Sneezy. 17 people correctly said Ali. Great job. Now, if this was a real question and you were one of the 17 people that put D, you'd be earning somewhere between 1 and 150 points based on how quickly you locked it in. That's all you need to know. However, this one didn't count. Here we go. Question number 2, the first real question of the evening. Thank you again so much to the Mount Prospect Public Library for putting this event on. This is not the first event, hopefully not the last event we'll be doing online with the Mount Prospect Public Library. Just want to say before we get into the real questions, thank you so much for putting this on for the patrons out there. So here we go. Question number 2. First real question of the evening. The song Thomas O'Malley is from a Disney film. The song Thomas O'Malley is about what kind of animal? What kind of animal are they singing about in Thomas O'Malley? Is it a beaver, a mouse, a cat, or a dog? Thomas O'Malley. Some of these questions are easy. As I mentioned, this one might be easy to you if you've seen this movie, especially if you've seen it recently. Some of these questions are going to be tough. We might have questions about movies you've never seen. That's the name of the game. We're going to do the best that we can throughout the entire competition. All right, couple seconds left. And let's take a look. So about half of you said it's a cat. 2 people said a beaver, 4 people said a mouse, 5 people said a dog. Correct answer here, this is from the film The Aristocats. The Aristocats, Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat. A tomcat, if you will. Great job. So 12 of you off to a good start with some points. Everybody else, don't worry. We have 35 questions tonight. We've only done 1. Question number 3. We're going back to Aladdin. The animated film in Aladdin while in the Cave of Wonders. What type of jewel does Abu try to steal? This leads to some disastrous results. Abu just can't keep his hands off. What type of jewel? Was it a ruby, a diamond, a pearl, or a sapphire? So for movies like this where there may be a live action adaptation, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, many Cinderellas, I believe. 9 times out of 10, the question's going to be from the animated film. If that's not the case, I'll always let you know. I'm not here trying to trick anybody. We're here to have fun. So, like in this one, this is the animated Aladdin, not the Will Smith version just a couple years ago. Everybody's in. 2 people said a sapphire. 5 people said a diamond. I can still see the jewel gleaming in his eyes. It is bright red. It is a ruby. A ruby. Correct answer. Just couldn't resist. All right. Good job. 72% of you got that right. See if we keep it up here. Question number 4. In the film Pocahontas, what did Pocahontas see in her dream that made her believe a change was coming? There was something symbolic in her dream. She woke up, believed that a change was coming. Was it a burning blue fire, a specific cloud formation, a spinning arrow, or a hawk circling the village? What did she see in her dream? All right. Happy Friday the 13th. It's been a rather uneventful one for me, which I think is good. Any Friday the 13th. All right, let's take a look. Everybody's in. Seems like a lot of you thought it was C, a spinning arrow. 5 people said a hawk circling the village. 4 people said a burning blue fire. 2 people thought it was a cloud formation. In this case, the majority of you were correct. A spinning arrow in her dream made her believe a change was coming along. All right, question number 5. This is kind of a tough one. He's got a few of them. In The Little Mermaid, which of the following names is not one of King Triton's daughters? Which of these is not a sister of Ariel? In The Little Mermaid, the animated film, which of these is not the name of one of King Triton's daughters? Is it Alana, Atina, Andrina, or Adora? Which of these is not one of her sisters? All right. Try to name them off. Figure out which one of these isn't real. All right, everybody's in. Let's see. We were kind of split. 5 people said Atina, 2 said Andrina, and then 9 people said Alana. 8 people said Adora. Which one of these is not one of King Triton's daughters? One of those is correct. The correct answer is Adora. Adora is not the name of one of his daughters in The Little Mermaid. We do have Alana. We have Atina. We have Andrina. We have Adela, Aquata, Arista, and Ariel. All right, my friends, that is question number 5. So as promised, I'm going to show you the standings for the very first time. I'll throw them up on the screen. You'll see them on your end. You can also see them on YouTube. Into the Known, nice name. In first, Rachel D is in second. Third, currently, is Angie. I don't know if I've introduced. I do have a co-host here with me, although he's not doing much except sleeping. This is Taco, one of the dogs here in our house. Decided to hang out, at least for now, during Disney Trivia. We'll tend to check in with him during the score updates. So take a look, see where you're at. I see Bree out there. The Wilderness Explorers, never going to give you up. Lots of people. Hey, Spicy Meet the Balls. Hey, Merton Lerney out there. Dreaming of Disney, aren't we all? All right. Here we go. We've had a chance to see the scores. We've checked in with Taco. Let's go on to question number 6. According to his song, his famous song from Beauty and the Beast, what item does Gaston use in all of his decorating schemes? If Gaston is decorating, you bet he's using which one of these items? Is it beer, eggs, antlers, or skulls? What does Gaston always use in his decorating schemes? All right. Imagine singing the song really quickly right now. How many eggs does he eat? How old is he? What does he use in all of his decorating schemes? The correct answer. He eats a lot of eggs, but he decorates with antlers. Antlers in all of his decorating. He's Gaston. Great job, everybody that put C. That's one of the highest correctly answered questions we've had so far. Great job. Question number 7. In the animated Aladdin, one more time towards the beginning of the movie, what does Aladdin and reluctantly Abu give to the poor children to eat? They're all out trying to find some food on the streets. They see the children and give them what type of food? Was it melons, apples, bread, or cheese? It's a tougher one. Make you think specifically. What do they have? What did they give away? Let's see. Answers came in quickly here, but we are a little divided. So we'll see how this goes, who ends up correct in the end. All right, everybody's in. Almost. No, it is just two guesses here. 8 people said apples. 18 people said bread. Now, apples do have a very featured role in the film, but that has to do with Jasmine and Aladdin, but not what they were giving away. That was bread. They were giving away bread, although Abu did not want to. Question number 8. As I mentioned, some of these questions, most will be from movies, but every now and then we'll have a Disney Channel question in here, whether it's a TV show or from one of the movies from the Disney Channel. This is an example of one of those. In what Disney Channel original movie would you be watching the Soul Skaters battle Team X-Bladz? What movie are you watching if you're following the Soul Skaters and Team X-Bladz? Was it Smart House, Brink, The Other Me, or Alley Cat Strike? This was actually one of the first films I watched when we got Disney Plus. Couldn't wait. All right. Somebody finally woke up. Let's see how long that lasts. Taco, you listening to something? Yeah. Maybe. Okay, good. All right. 3 people said Smart House. 1 person said The Other Me. 6 people said Alley Cat Strike. Very likely. That is a sports movie as well. The correct answer, though, is Brink. Brink, that inline skating, rollerblading movie, if you will. Great job. Most of you got that. 62% of you. Question number 9. Tarzan. This is 1999. What is the name of the man who was attempting to hunt gorillas in Tarzan? What is the name of the bad guy, if you will, in Tarzan? Is it Gaston, Samuel, Clayton, or Roger? Who's the bad guy trying to hunt gorillas in Tarzan? All right. I think Tarzan, I have a sore spot because I played Kingdom Hearts, I think the first one, and I got stuck in the Tarzan level. I've never felt the same towards Tarzan again. It wasn't even his fault. It's my fault. I couldn't beat it. But anyway, 21 people said somebody you would meet if you're playing that Kingdom Hearts. The correct answer is Clayton. Clayton, great job. 81% of you got it right. All right, we'll do one more. We'll take a look at the standings again. Question number 10. Baby Mine is the name of a song from what classic animated Disney film? Baby Mine. From which film? Is it Bambi, Pinocchio, Snow White, or Dumbo? Baby Mine. All right. Overall, as a group, you're all doing fantastic. You know you're Disney thus far. We're just about a third of the way through it here. Take our second look at the standings and get back into a whole bunch more questions. All right, no big struggles here. I think the 2 that were really guessed are completely fair. Bambi, 4 people said absolutely. Little Bambi. Is there anything cuter? The correct answer, though, is maybe the one thing cuter. Baby Dumbo. Little Dumbo. Baby Mine from the beginning of that film. All right, here we go. Let's take another look at those standings. Currently, in first is Into the Known still. Rachel D is tied with Angie in second. Not often we see ties here. because it's down to the specific millisecond. You each have 1,233 points. Not that far behind into the known and first, only about 80 points. You can see fourth place is only about 100 points back. Fifth is only about 80 behind them. And remember, every single question could earn you 150 points. So very close still.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, Siri. All right, here we go. Question number 11. This one from the Little Mermaid. This time we're talking about Ursula, though, specifically Ursula's pet eels, or sidekicks, if you will. What are the names of Ursula's eels? Are they Sparks and Richard, Pain and Panic, Flotsam and Jetsam, or Smiley and Angry? It's the name of her eels in the Little Mermaid. Ursula got a big fan base. A lot of villains. I mean, obviously, you've got entire board games just around the villains now, and TV shows and movies. It's great. What a turnaround. All right, everybody's in. Let's take a look. No trouble here. A couple people said Pain and Panic. Those are the henchmen or the sidekicks of another villain, but not Ursula. These are Flotsam and Jetsam. Great job. Great job. All right, question number 12. An animated one, a 3D animation one, if you will. What is Rapunzel's favorite kind of soup in Tangled? This is a tougher question. We're going to mix in here in the beginning. What is Rapunzel's favorite kind of soup in Tangled? Is it tomato, split pea, hazelnut, or chicken noodle? What is Rapunzel's favorite kind of soup? Merton Lurney should have been an option. Yeah, if I would have known that you would have been here, I certainly could have added that, Mert. That would have been fun. All right, everybody's in. I thought this one might be tougher, but it's not. The correct answer is hazelnut. 18 of you got it right. I've never had hazelnut soup myself, unless that is that Nutella. If you heat up Nutella, that chocolate hazelnut soup, because I could get behind that. Question number 13. We're talking about, not often spoken of, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Victor and Laverne are two of Quasimodo's gargoyle friends in the Hunchback of Notre Dame. What is the name of the third gargoyle of this group? Is their name Hugo, Hector, Samuel, or Tom? What is the name of the other gargoyle in the Hunchback of Notre Dame? Great music in this film, though. I guess that's every Disney film. All right, a couple seconds left. Get those answers in if you haven't yet. Once again, no points off for being wrong, so you never want to leave it blank. 20 people said Hugo, 4 people said Hector, 2 people said Samuel. The correct answer is, in fact, Hugo. Victor Hugo, if you will. All right, question number 14. What country did the movie Pinocchio take place in? Pinocchio was set in what real country? Was it Russia, France, Italy, or Spain? Where was Pinocchio set? All right. Couple seconds left. And let's take a look. Everybody's in. All right. A couple people said Russia, France. One person said Spain. Correct answer, Italy. Pinocchio. Oh, hey, Marcus. Yeah, still plenty of trivia left. Join us. Question number 15. Basketball star Shaquille O'Neal played a genie in what Disney film? What is the name of the Disney film in which Shaquille O'Neal played a genie? Was it Shazam, Aladdin, DuckTales, or Kazam? What is the name of the Shaquille O'Neal genie movie? All right. Couple seconds left. This one always a fun one. This one's always a fun one. 3 people said Aladdin. There was a genie, but that one wasn't Shaq. 6 people said Kazam. 15 people said Shazam. The correct answer is Kazam. Kazam, don't be fooled. Shazam is a film, but it's a DC Universe film. Kazam was the off-brand genie from, I believe, 1996. With Shaquille O'Neal, Francis Capra. What a film! Take a look, watch it again. It's not great. Anyway, we're all in. That one was a tougher one, but we've made it to question 15. Let's take a look at these standings once again. Currently in first is still into the known. Rachel D, still hanging on in second. Never Gonna Give You Up has moved up into third place. Everybody else, take a look. See where you're at. We'll get into the next set of questions here. We're just about halfway through. Yeah, that's a tricky one. That'll happen. What'd you hear, Taco? All right, here we go. Question number 16. Question 16. In the 70s animated Disney film, The Sword in the Stone, what does Merlin call the greatest force on Earth? According to Merlin, the magician, the greatest force on Earth is what? Is it faith, love, friendship, or hope? What is the greatest force on Earth? As he told young Arthur, young Wart. All right, answers coming in quickly, but we're all over the place here. We'll see what the correct answer is and how you guys finish it out. All right, everybody's in. 5 people said faith. Then 4 people said friendship. 7 people said hope. 10 people said all you need is love. And that is correct. All you need is love to get this answer correct. B. Got your points here. Love. Great job. 10 of you got it right. Question number 17. In Princess and the Frog, from which fictional country does Prince Naveen come from? Prince Naveen comes from which fictional country in The Princess and the Frog? Is it Maldonia, Mipos, Morak, or Maramorgos? All right. Couple seconds left. Let's take a look. Yeah, no trouble here. No trouble. 22 people said Maldonia. That is the correct answer. Great job. Question number 18. We're talking about Beauty and the Beast once more, but not about Beauty or the Beast or Gaston. We're talking about Belle's father. What is the name of Belle's father in Beauty and the Beast? Is it Roger, Maurice, Francis, or Timothy? What is the name of Belle's father in Beauty and the Beast? This GIF is kind of making me dizzy. Alright. Let's see if it's worth it watching this GIF over and over. If almost all of you get this right, it certainly is. And guess what? It was very worth it. This is the most correctly answered question I think we have thus far. That is Maurice. 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 Great job. Question number 19. We're talking about one of my favorite films. A Goofy movie. What is the name of Goofy's son? What is the name of Goofy's son? Is it Tim, Max, Pete, or Reg? What is the name of Goofy's son? Still need to learn to do the perfect cast. Never taken the time. Certainly not as good as Goofy. Or his son. Now. Alright, everybody's in. Let's see who remembers Goofy movie. The correct answer is, in fact, Max. Great job. 21 of you got that right. We are moving on to question number 20. Here we go. Question 20. Which character from the Disney universe sings the song When You Wish Upon a Star? Which character sings the song When You Wish Upon a Star? Is it Dumbo, Snow White, Jiminy Cricket, or Pinocchio? Who sings? All right. Everybody's in. The smallest body, but the biggest heart. The correct answer is Jiminy Cricket. Jiminy Cricket sang When You Wish Upon a Star. All right, everybody. That's it for question 20. So we're going to take a quick break here and check out those standings once again. I'll let Taco walk you through this one. And let's see if anything's changed. The top or below currently. In first place is Into the Known. In second is Rachel D. And Angie fought back up into third. Everybody else, take a look, see exactly where you're at. Remember, don't just look at the standing that you're in, but look at the points too. It'll paint a clearer picture of exactly how close this game still is. All right, here we go. 15 questions left. Let's take a look at question number 21. It's a tougher one. We're talking about The Little Mermaid, but not the original film. What is the name of Ariel and Prince Eric's daughter? I believe we learn in The Little Mermaid 2. What is the name of Ariel's daughter? Is it Alyssa, Melody, Sarah, or Celeste? All right. Couple seconds left. Get those answers in. This one's certainly not one of the most popular, but I've heard that it's a fantastic film. Looks like a lot of you have seen it, or you just remember this. The correct answer is Melody. Melody. Question number 22. Question 22. Make you think of the lyrics really hard here. According to the song Be Our Guest, who makes sure that the napkins were freshly pressed? If you are Belle, they're telling you how great this dinner's going to be. In the song, who made sure the napkins were freshly pressed? Was it Lumiere, Fifi, Mrs. Potts, or Cogsworth? Who made sure the napkins were freshly pressed? Imagine if everything in your house just came alive not only started talking to you, but then started putting on elaborate musical numbers. It'd be pretty cool and terrifying, I think. But that's why we just watch Disney films. All right, everybody's in. 5 people said Cogsworth. 6 people said Lumiere. 1 person said Fifi. 14 people correctly said Mrs. Potts. Mrs. Potts, great job. 54% of you got points for that. Question 23. In what Disney film can you find a character named the Matchmaker? Which of the following 4 films are you watching if you are seeing a character named the Matchmaker? Is it Pocahontas, Cinderella, Mulan, or Aladdin? The Matchmaker. From which of these films? Right, all right, all right. Looks like we're not struggling too much here, but we'll see how it finishes out. Couple seconds left. All right, everybody's in. Let's take a look. 2 people each said Pocahontas and Aladdin. 22 people correctly said Mulan. Mulan, the Matchmaker. What a character. All right, question 24. Question 24. Speaking of Mulan, what is the name of Mulan's friendly dragon? Not too often you meet a friendly dragon. What is the name of the one in the animated Mulan? Is it Khan, Flynn Kins, Mushu, or Li Shang? If we were doing tonight's trivia in difficulty order, I think this would be more towards the beginning of the night. This is not a super tough question, but again, if you haven't seen Mulan ever, or you haven't seen it recently, you may have no idea. So don't forget, you should absolutely take a guess. Click something. A, B, C, or D. Close your eyes, click the screen, hope for the best, but don't leave it blank. You're not earning any points for leaving it blank. All right, 1 person each said Li Shang, Flynn Kins, and Khan. The correct answer was Mushu. Mushu. Great job, 88% of you. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow. Question 25. Nice, John. We're going back a little bit further. We're talking Peter Pan, the animated Peter Pan. What is the name of Wendy's dog in Peter Pan? You see her here. What is the name of Wendy's dog in Peter Pan? Is it Nana, Ruff, Fluff, or Rover? My husband and I are guessing on most of these. We haven't watched a Disney movie. Yeah, Amy, you'd be surprised, though. Even if you saw one when you were a kid, some of these questions will trigger that memory, and somehow you remember, even though you have no idea that it was stored away in some brain cell. Like, I'm sure some of you are going to remember this, and I'm sure the last time you watched Peter Pan was not super recently. And I feel pretty confident in that because 77% of you correctly said Nana, caretaker of the children, lets them get taken away by Peter Pan. All right, that's question 25, so you know how it goes. We're going to take a look at the standings. Oh, Taco has decided to turn a little more this way. Nice comfy bed. Let's see where we're at. 10 questions left. Into the Known is still in first, but again, it's by no means insurmountable. 31.73 in second. That's Rachel D. Right behind. 33.68 in first. Angie with 29.49. Super close as well. That's only a 2-question a swing from first to third, which is not a lot. A game like this where there's 150 points on every single question, and we still have 10 questions left. That's 1,500 points up for grabs. Here we go. Question number 26. This is just testing your attention to detail in an older film. Very popular character, little Timothy Mouse. In Dumbo, what color was Timothy Mouse's hat? What color hat does he wear in Dumbo? Is it blue, yellow, green, or red? Timothy Q. Mouse. What color was his tiny, adorable little hat? All right, all right. Couple seconds left. Everybody got in pretty quickly here. But we did have everything guessed. 4 people each said blue and yellow. 1 person said green. 18 people, 67% of you correctly said he wears a red hat. Timothy Q. Mouse in his red hat. Great job. Question 27. Talking about the Lion King, but we'll make it a little tougher. What is the name of Simba's mother? What is the name of Simba's mother? Is it Sarabi, Amra, Nala, or Corinne? What is the name of Simba's mother? Simba. And the Lion King. This is the only... got here just in time to see Taco. Hey, Bree. There he is again. I'll leave him up there for a minute. Nice to see you here, Bree. Thanks for joining us. All right. Everybody is in. I thought this one might be tougher. That's the story of my night. I thought these questions might be tougher, but you guys are very, very smart crowd, at least when it comes to Disney. 85% of you got this one right. It is Sarabi. Great job. Question 28. This one, once more, testing your attention to details. On whose shoulders does Dopey stand on in order to dance with Snow White during the silly song scene in Snow White? Dwarves are having fun. They're dancing with Snow White, but 2 of them have to stack up. Whose shoulders is Dopey standing on? Is it Sneezy, Grumpy, Doc, or Happy? Let's see. Whose shoulders was he on? All right, everybody is in. And once again, we're kind of all over the place, but a majority of you said Sneezy. 4 people said Grumpy. 6 people said Happy. 2 people said Doc. Correct answer here, if you remember, it might be because I don't think it ended super well due to his penchant for sneezing. That is Sneezy. Sneezy. Great job. Question number 29. Try not to cry. But I was reading through Disney films and this one stuck out. In what state is the Disney film Old Yeller set? If you're watching Old Yeller, which I will never do again, what state is the film set in? Is it Montana, Texas, California, or Indiana? All right. All right, everybody's in. Let's see how we did. 9 people said Montana. 15 people said Texas. 1 person said California. A couple people said Indiana. Set in the rolling hills of Texas. The correct answer, Texas. Once again, I thought this would be a little bit tougher. 15 of you still got it right. Great job. Question 30. What is the name of the person whose tea party Alice attends in Wonderland? This, again, could have been earlier in the game if I was trying to keep it in order of difficulty. What is the name of the person whose tea party Alice attends in Wonderland? Was it the Walrus, the White Rabbit, the Mad Queen, or the Mad Hatter? Whose tea party is Alice attending? All right. Let's see how we do here. It's another one that's fun to go back and watch every now and then. 2 people each said the Walrus and the White Rabbit. I think she was following the White Rabbit. 5 people said the Mad Queen. 18 people said the Mad Hatter. 18 people were correct. The Mad Hatter's tea party. All right. We will finish this out. I'm going to keep you in suspense here. We have 5 more questions. Number 31. To Tangled one more time. What is the name of the pub that Flynn brings Rapunzel to in Tangled? What is the name of the pub Flynn brings Rapunzel to in Tangled? Is it the Hidden Tavern, the Snuggly Duckling, Gaston's Pub, or Goffel's Pub? What is the name of this pub? All right, everybody's in. A couple people said the Hidden Tavern. 23 people said Snuggly Duckling. I want to go to a pub called the Snuggly Duckling. Fortunately, it's not real. It's only Entangled. The Snuggly Duckling is the correct answer. All right, question 32. Now, this time we are talking about Bambi. Which character in the film Bambi is responsible for trying to teach Bambi how to ice skate? Who was teaching Bambi how to ice skate? Was it the Wise Owl, Jack, Thumper, or Flower? Who was teaching Bambi to ice skate? All right. All right. Down to the buzzer here. And let's see what we thought. Nobody thought Wise Owl. That's good. It was not Wise Owl. 3 people said Flower. 23 people. My mom always said Thumper. Thumper. Great job. Question 33. In The Little Mermaid, we're talking about Ursula once again, but not about the eels this time. We're talking about her. In Little Mermaid, what name does Ursula go by when she disguises herself and uses Ariel's voice to try and win over Eric? What fake name does Ursula go by in Little Mermaid? Was it Melody, Vanessa, Attila, or Athena? All right. Just a couple questions left. Still plenty of points, though. 500 points between these last few questions. All right, let's see what we thought. 2 people said Melody. 2 people said Attila. 1 person said Athena. 22 people said Vanessa. Vanessa is the correct answer. Great job. Question 34. What is the name of Hercules' father? Couldn't not ask a question about Hercules. Who is Hercules' father? Is it Zeus, Poseidon, Hermes, or Apollo? Well, somebody's up and ready to go, doing some stretches. See you later, Taco. He's out of here. He's over it. He's ready to run around. All right. Overall, we're doing pretty well here. You might not even know the movie if you just know the mythology. Zeus in the movie. Zeus. Correct answer. All right, 2 questions left. Number 35. We're talking Disney Channel original movie one more time. This is one of my wife's favorite. What was the name of Zenon's music idol, band did she love, in Zenon Girl of the 21st Century? What's the name of her favorite band in Zenon? Is it Bacterium, Protozoa, Powerline, or Corey and the Boys? Just had a conversation at work about how Hercules is criminally underrated. Yeah, Hercules, I think, often straddles that line between like the golden age of Disney and then those 10, 12 years where it wasn't quite the golden age of Disney anymore. But Hercules, I hear that very often. A lot of people are watching it, 10 years later and realizing, wow, this is actually very good. This is very fun. Not one that people think of when you think Disney classic, but it's good. All right. Make my heart go boom, boom. A supernova girl. We're talking about Protozoa. Protozoa. Came up with their name in science class, I believe. All right, my friends, it's the final question. Let's see how it goes. Question 36. In the film Sleeping Beauty, the original animated one, what do the fairies arm Prince Phillip with to fight Maleficent? They give him a couple of items to fight Maleficent. What specifically are they? They are a sword and a shield, but what type of each? There's a lot to read here. It's the sword of truth and the shield of virtue, the sword of valiantness and the shield of triumph, the sword of righteousness and shield of honor, or the sword of destiny and the shield of bravery. All right, let's see who remembers. All right. Lock those final answers in. We'll see what happens here at the end. And before we go over the final standings, we have to go over the final question. 4 people said righteousness and honor. 6 people said destiny and bravery. 15 people said truth and virtue. And once again, as so often has happened this evening, the majority of you are correct. The sword of truth and shield of virtue. Great job, my friends. Give yourselves a round of applause there at your home or wherever you're playing from. You made it through the end of Disney Trivia. Now, before we go over the final standings, I do want to say one more time, thank you so much to the Mount Prospect Public Library for putting this event on, for the events we've done in the past and any that we do in the future. We really appreciate it here at Baig of Tricks Entertainment, being able to put these events on for the public, especially so much crazy stuff going on, being able to hang out virtually, have some fun, think about Disney for a while. So thank you so much. With that said, let's look at the final standings. In first place, at the end of the night, our final standings are Into the Known in first. Grab that lead and never let go. Angie ended up in second place. Rachel D in third. Only 48 points separated them. 48 points. It's only about 7-8 seconds worth of answering over 35 questions, so great job. Everybody else, you can see exactly where you're at there on the screen, so check it out. Please come back, play some trivia with us again in the future. Check out the Facebook page and the website for the Mount Prospect Public Library. They have a lot of other awesome events going on. I just saw their calendar today. It's jam-packed. So check it out. Do some more stuff with them. Come back and play some more trivia with us. But until next time, my friends, thank you so much for being here. Be safe, and we will see you for more trivia in the future. Bye-bye.